Hi there. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Tyron Pretorius. I'm an Irish South African now living in Chicago, Illinois. And you might be wondering what's inspiring me to climb the tallest mountain in Africa, Mount Kilimanjaro. It all starts with my grandfather, Jolly Ollie. He was jolly most of the time, except when it came to doing things that aggravated his arthritis. So these were things that were very easy even for me as a child, such as putting on shoes, putting on a seatbelt, getting in and out of the bath. But for him, these everyday tasks became everyday struggles. And I saw growing up how this impacted his quality of life. And the prime example I always think of is a holiday we went to in Pompeii. And we always brought Ollie on our family holidays because he was a great personality. He was very fun to be around. It just meant that sometimes his arthritis made moving around difficult for us. He always had to be wheelchaired around. And this sort of came to a boiling point in Pompeii where the cobbled streets there, of course, weren't designed for wheelchairs. And my dad, he's a big, strong man. He did his best to, move Ollie across the cobblestones and to lift him up the ledges to get up the sidewalks. But this just became too difficult in the end. And both him and my dad had to sit out the rest of the tour and wait for myself, Warren, and my mom to finish the tour. This was just one example of how arthritis impacted his quality of life and meant that he missed out on some of the funner experiences in life. This is part of the reason why I took on a year-long design project in my third year of college. We were tasked with designing a product to aid the successful aging process. And I went to nursing homes, I talked to Ollie a few times, and I identified that a lot of the elderly have issues moving everyday objects around the home. And in particular, I focus on water pitchers and kettles. And I designed one that was more ergonomic and easier for people to lift and pour. And I was so passionate about this idea that I went to the University of Notre Dame and did a year-long master's in entrepreneurship to learn the fundamentals I'd need to commercialize this water pitcher. And I've now got a business plan that is going to be the foundation for when I launch this pitcher in the future. So I first started that water pitcher project back in 2014. And that was over 5 years ago, and ever since then I've been trying to use my ideas on all the projects I've been working on to help those with arthritis and mobility conditions. But this year I said I want to take it one step further and climb Mount Kilimanjaro in aid of the Arthritis Research Foundation. They're an absolutely fantastic foundation, and they hold lots of events like the Jingle Bells Fun Run, the Walk to Cure Arthritis, and their money goes towards funding research to one day find a cure for arthritis, and also to support those who are living with the condition today. Arthritis, it affects over 350 million people worldwide. It's a debilitating condition that affects adults and children alike. So like me, I'm sure you know someone, some loved one, who has suffered from arthritis, and you know how much it would mean to them to be free from this condition. This is why I asked, for your help and support to help make this happen. And I ask that, when you're thinking of potentially donating, to think of the grannies, granddads, sons and daughters that this research might help fund, might help, in the future. So, thanks for listening today, and I hope you can donate. Thank you very much.